Good day, Toronto. I'm Corey Mintz, and I know we're all excited about spring, but in reality that season doesn't exist here. So there's still time for chicken pot pie, courtesy of Ann Yarmovich, who taught me this recipe in the kitchen at her restaurant, Frank, which is in the Arc Alley of Ontario, sometimes referred to as the Aggo by the very hip kids. The best way to do this is do all the chicken stuff the day before. So you've boiled the chicken, shredded the meat, and made a stock with the bones and the fat. Next, saute a bunch of vegetables, carrots, onions, potatoes, whatnot, and add them to the chicken. Next, make a roux. Now you probably remember this from cooking school, it's just butter and flour. You use that to thicken the chicken stock into a sauce and fold all that in with the chicken and the vegetables. Now we're ready to make the pie crust. We can start by grating cold butter into the flour. Use a box grater for the butter and then squeeze and pinch the lard or vegetable shortening or chicken fat, whatever kind of fat you're using, until it's moist but loose, like a beach 2 days after a rain. 1 spoonful at a time, add cold water, ice water, mixing the dough until it forms, but be careful not to overwork it. Roll the pie pastry out about a ½ inch thick. Ann Yarmovich did this fantastically, and she managed to fold it in half and 4 and transfer it. Mine did not turn out as well the 2 or 3 times that I did it. The only advice I have is do it like her, not like me. We can see how that didn't go well. And after chilling the pastry dough for a bit, transfer it back to the pie, gently folding it back, and poke some holes for ventilation, and brush it with egg. In the oven at 400 for 25 minutes, or use lasers or magic or whatever you've got in your house. You can see how when I folded it, instead of unfolding like a blanket, it kind of split in the center, but that saved me the effort of having to poke holes for ventilation. And I know this pie looks like butts, but it tastes good. And I love it. I think you're beautiful. So, yeah, what do you want for free? For the chicken.com or the star. You know what I'm saying. I'm Corey Mintz, the Toronto Star Chicken. See you next week, hopefully. Chickeny.